you catch me in Michael Wood this morning. I'm on the fixie today, so off down to the Somerset levels, and I've been going for about 45 minutes, I suppose, to here. And please join me. I know I've been putting out quite a lot of stuff which is quite similar, and I was going to do a bit of camping and wild camping and stuff like that, but the weather's just been really bad, so I just haven't done it. I've got the August bank holiday weekend earmarked for a trip, and it'll probably be like a touring type trip, which I don't think I've done on the channel before, so that'll be something different. I used a touring bike, I don't think I've ever used that on the channel either, so yeah, it will be probably wild camping, but it will be well, we'll see. I haven't really fully made my mind up on what I'm doing yet, to be perfectly honest with you. So yeah, that's sort of not next weekend, the weekend after, so that's sort of fortnight this weekend, I suppose. So that's what I'm going to do. I've got a 5-day period I can do it in, so that's what I'm going to do. Anyway, so as I said, I'm off down to the Somerset levels today. A bit of a headwind at the moment, and I can just feel a spot of rain. Yesterday when I was looking at the weather app on my phone, it was like no rain or anything today, and here we are. It's that fine stuff. Hopefully it'll just blow over. It's not cold. I'm sweating like a good one, to be honest, but that's probably because I'm riding into a headwind. So the first 50 miles, it's going to be a bit of a headwind, to be honest, and then after that it shouldn't be too bad, and it shouldn't be so it's not hilly, but it's there's a few hills that I'm going to be walking on in the first sort of 45 miles. Anyway, let's crack on. Trying to walk up, it's only just right in this corner, but back on the bike in a moment. This is Mangotsfield Station, and the old platform, as you can see, and this is the Bristol to Bath path, and I'm going to go off in that general direction towards Keynsham, out through Keynsham, and then off towards Wells. I used to come along here every day when I worked in Bristol. Some good times. Find me in Marksbury, and this petrol station came along and I could see the rain coming, so the stars aligned and I'm sat here having a coffee and a sausage sandwich, so it's now sort of coming down a bit actually. I'm hoping it's going to blow over because this wind is ridiculous. There's quite a long drag out of Keynsham, and that was hard work coming up there. Into that wind, The rain's starting to blow over a bit now. I had to move because it was getting drips on. I hadn't realised how humid it was out here until I went in there with air conditioning, and then came back outside, and it's like, no wonder why I'm sweating. A very busy road this. I should be glad when I'm back on the quieter stuff, to be honest. Here I am, I've joined the Ramblers again. This one's a bit of a steep one. And going through the village of Timsbury. And then I think up over this hump, drop down to Midsummer Norton. It's proper humid. Bradford Hill, and I was sweating like a good one just walking up it. Anyway, the rain is back. I think I've got these sort of showers for the next few hours, to be honest, and I think it dries out after that, but oh yeah, yucks. Well, I climbed up out of Midsummer Norton on a bit of a railway line I'd never been up before. There was a bit of a pitch up to it from the sort of town centre, and where was I? Yes, so yeah, there's a bit of a pitch up to this railway line coming out of Midsummer Norton, and you kind of look down onto the town, and came out opposite the Somerset and Dorset Railway Museum, so that made sense with the railway line. And then I've come up to the top of the hill and turned right along this lane, so hopefully it won't be quite so busy along here. Oh, this is rather delightful. I have no idea where I am or the name of the village, but yeah, I spotted this and I thought, oh, that's nice. As you can see, the rain's gone. However, I can see in the direction I'm about to travel, it's only a brief respite. I think it's going to be a bit like this for the next couple of hours or so. Well, we just had a bit of a downpour. I'm now a few miles from Wells, so I'm just about to drop off the Mendips. So most of the climbing for this route is at the front, and that last section was quite a lot of walking on my part, but I now know that the rest mildly undulating or flat, you know, and it's either a crosswind or a tailwind, so we're all good really. Anyway, there's some more rain on the way by the looks. Well, you look at it, Wells Cathedral in front. Plenty of visitors today. Don't know we saw that many in February or whenever it is we normally come to Wells on the that 200, whose name escapes me, but yeah, it's an incredible building, and it's the smallest city, I think, in the world. So that's the most of the climbing done now. Camille always underestimates the amount of elevation gain on a route, and that was saying 4,000 and some odd feet. Well, I've already done 3,100, so even if I had another 1,000 feet on that, I'm still over half of it done. So yeah, progress will be a little bit quicker from now on, which would be good. My legs are clinging from that really hard headwind and the hills. Well, this is lovely. Down in the levels now, in the tiny little lanes, the drove roads, away from the hustle and bustle and the thousands of tourists in Wells. It was pretty busy there, but yeah, this is I'm enjoying this. My legs ain't, but I am. And you know, you're in the levels when you can see the Glastonbury Tor up on the hill there. I mean, is it the Tor of the hill or is it the monument? I don't know. I think it's the monument. It's yeah, angry skies, but the rain at the moment has gone off, so that's good. Just left with wet rain. Wet rain? Of course it's wet. Moron. Anyway, yeah, wet roads. So I'm going to go down here for a few miles, and then as we're looking, turn right, and then I should have more of a tailwind, and life will become a whole lot easier. Season's getting a bit long in the tooth when the corn on the cob gets that high. Oh look! It's a shame really, because we haven't had a great summer. So it's not very often I do this, but I've stopped in a cafe and had a piece of cake and a coffee. About 100 yards behind me is where I turn with a tailwind, so there is the final hill that might have me walking is up there as well, so we'll see how we go with that. But yeah, not been too bad. Brightened up a lot now, so that's good. I bought some new track knits, and the palms are almost like neoprene, and my hands are like I've been in the bath for 3 hours, you know. I shan't be using them again. I'll go back to my other pair. It's got like, lets your hands breathe. They're GHB Aeron or something like that. It's yeah, the palm is neoprene. Yeah, just now. Folks, just about to join the strawberry line all the way as far as Yatton, so we'll see it there from one end to the other. And there's Brent Knoll over there with the Quantox in the background in the distance. And the levels here. And I'm off up this way. Plenty of ripe blackberries now. I don't know if it's my imagination or they're a little bit early. I mean, there's still quite a lot that's not ripe yet, but yeah, it seems quite early for this year. Now on the strawberry line, away from all the traffic. Seems to have been, I don't know if it's just me being a miserable git, but it just seems to be a lot of traffic today. A lot. Anyway, this is the tunnel. Me. That's the Thatcher's cider company headquarters. Quite big. Not a lot going on today though. Here we are at the end of the other end of the strawberry line. Nice tailwind down there. Not too boggy, so that was good. And this is Yatton railway station. Bit late in the day for a stoppage there. I'm going to stop in Clevedon for my final stoppage of the ride. Get a drink and something to eat for the final stretch. Stops in my usual BP petrol station. I do like coming along this coastal road into Portishead. Affords some really beautiful views across the Bristol Channel here, across to with this Cardiff over there. Yeah, it is a bit of a grind up to get up to this point. least I've got a decent tailwind now. Look at this big boy. You can actually hear that, those blades going around. Hi folks, so a bit of a progress report. So I'm now outside St Arilda's Church on Oldbury-on-Severn. So nearly done now, but yeah, it's been a tough day. And I think the wind has done that, you know. And I'm obviously riding fixed as well, which always makes it a bit harder. But yes, so I should be happy now to get home and bit of a relax. Oh dear. Yeah, it looks like the weather's coming in as well. Anyway, I'm not going to hang around. I'll just speak to you in a bit. I hope you can hear me. It's a bit breezy down here by the river. So you can see both of the Severn bridges there. I'm a few miles up now from Oldbury. And across the Severn. Across the Severn Bridge, I think it's that sky looks a bit angry, doesn't it? Well folks, that's another one ticked off. Yeah, that was quite hard. I'm running on empty now. It suddenly occurred to me when I was riding just now, I think PvP started today. So if that was you riding that today, or started that today, I hope you had a great time and you were successful. If not, then at least for next time you'll know what to do different. Yeah, so I hope everybody had a great time on that. And yeah, for everybody else, thanks for joining me today, and I'm going to wrap it up there, and I'll see you on the next one.